Well, and I guess for Leonard and Floyd as well. I mean, what have you kind of been telling him throughout the year to kind of help him get through, the waiting for this?
Well, Leonard has been speaking to Tank. Leonard has been speaking to Tank. I think the last year. I still give him pointers. Because he has a daughter that he spends a lot of time with, and of course, he's in a position to where he can travel a lot now, and he's doing a lot of different things, which I'm proud of. That I'm able to put him in a position, to be a multi-millionaire. So Leonard's been, doing a lot of communicating with Tank, as far as through the last year. I'm always going to be, hands-on, as far as getting, talking to him about life lessons and what he can do to become better inside the ring as well as outside the ring, and just talking to him about not making the same mistakes that I made. So Leonard can kind of touch on that subject.
Yeah. Over the last year, I've seen Tank mature a great deal. One of the biggest things that, he got out of his comfort zone with coming to Las Vegas. He's used to training in Baltimore, and that showed, where he was ready for this next step, because he's come out here, he's been completely focused. Everything that we've asked of him, he's done. He's in tremendous shape. He wants to go out there and put on the best performance of his life. And come October the 31st, I'm very confident that's exactly what's going to happen.
All right, thanks, guys.
Okay, thanks. We'll take our next question from Christopher Venegas with Boxeo TV. Chris?
Hi, good afternoon. Buenas tardes, Leo. This question is for Tank Davis and Floyd. Do you guys think that San Antonio is all going to be rooting for Leo Santa Cruz, or what do you think? Who has the home field advantage? And the fight ended up in San Antonio.
Well, I'm glad, early on I was able to take Tank over to take him over to other places. Like I said, these are the things that we talk about. And one of the things I spoke with Tank about is the fans can't fight for you. So we just want the fans there, the boxing fans there. If it's for Leo, then so be it. If it's for Tank, so be it. We just want fans in there, because this is probably to be extremely boring without no fans. And I can't say boring, but it's going to be a lot more exciting with fans, because none you can't even put the word boring with none of these fighters. Leo, like I said, he got a high bio, and he's a tough competitor. And of course, it's crazy that I don't know why both these guys right now should be ranked somewhere in the top 10 pound for pound, in my opinion. So far as the fans, we're going to be down in San Antonio. So, I know a lot of, Hispanics in San Antonio. So most likely they're going to be rooting for Leo.
Leo, ¿tú qué piensas de San Antonio? ¿Crees que toda la afición va a estar de parte de tu lado?
Yo la verdad pienso que sí va a haber mucha gente mía, mucha hispana allá, pero también sé que Tank Davis trae muchos fans, mucha gente lo sigue, le gusta su estilo de pelea, so yo pienso que también mucha gente lo va a venir a apoyar a él. He estado mirando que hay muchos que lo van a apoyar a él, so yo pienso que va a ser muy pareja la audiencia, y pues eso, como dice, eso es bueno para los dos, que haya apoyo para los dos, y nomás que nos vengan a apoyar para dar una gran pelea. I think the fans is going to be like 50-50, because Tank, he's a great fighter, great skills. A lot of Hispanic, they want to see him fight too. So I think the fans, it's not going to matter, but I think it's going to be like 50-50 fans for both of us.
Gracias.
That's great. Thank you, Leo. All right, we got time for a couple more here. Let's go to Sean Zittel with FightHype. Sean, go ahead.
Hey, champs. Just wanted to start with Leo Santa Cruz. Leo, the one fight we saw from you with Carl Frampton in the rematch, you really boxed a lot and used your legs. Is that kind of the game plan you're going to have for Tank, at least in the first half of the fight? In the second half, go back to that aggressive style? Or are you just going to maybe even try to box all 12? What do you think, Leo?
Well, the truth, we have to fight like that. We have to fight from the outside, because we know Tank could hit. We know if he catches me, he could hurt me. So we're going to try to box, all 12 rounds. But you know me, I try to give the fans a great fight. So I think I'm going to try to go in, brawl with him, give a great fight, exciting fight, back and forth, throwing punches. But if I feel that, you know, I could take his punches, I'm going to stay there and, you know, make it a fight. But if I see he could, you know, he hits hard that he could hurt me, I'm going to be smart and you just got to fight a perfect fight to go out there and just, you know, make it to a 12 round.
And Gervonta, I know Floyd, in working with you this camp, he's always preaching about boxing skills. And even though the power is there, you know, try to win every round boxing. But at the end of the day, no one's went the distance with you since you become a champion. Will this be any different? Do you think he won't be able to take the power when it's all said and done?
I just, you know, I can't say what he could take, you know, till we get in there, you know, so I'm just more focused on, you know, putting on a great show, you know, giving the fans, you know, a exciting fight, you know, and once again, the fans won, you know, people that, you know, tune in on pay-per-view win, you know, and I'm just blessed to be here. I'm happy to be here, and just want to give a, you know, a great performance. That's why I'm working so hard in camp, you know, just to, you know, give my appreciation back to my team for putting me on this platform, you know, so I'm definitely working hard each and every day, and come October 31st, you definitely don't want to miss it.
And lastly, Floyd, you know, in working with Tank, can you share with us anything you've given him in dealing with a fighter like Santa Cruz, who's aggressive, throws 100 punches around? I know you dealt with guys like Maidana, who did some of those things. Could you share with us, you know, any of the tips you gave Tank for this fight with Santa Cruz?
Well, you know, you was in training camp, so you had a chance to, Sean, you was in training camp, so you had a chance to, of course, be there. You know, I've been knowing you since you was young, because, you know, I'm a lot older now, and I'm, you know, a veteran in the sport. But just, you know, I'm proud of both fighters just for stepping up, giving the fans this fight. You know, I can't, you know, I'm always giving Tank a lot of advice. And the advice that I'm always going to give him is some advice that is not for everybody, because everything ain't for everybody. And the advice that I give him, I can't reveal it. Just like, what's the game plan? When you guys ask, you know, what's the game plan? You think that I got to where I got to, given my game plan. So every time when I went out there and I spoke to the media, you know, as well as like when I spoke to the media and the people when they wanted to know my game plan, I never really gave my game plan, because you don't give your game plan. You know, your game plan is for yourself. You guys will eventually see the game plan. But even like me as a fighter, I was just very, very versatile when I was fighting. And what a lot of people don't know is Leo is versatile, because Leo showed one time that he can box on the move. And even like Tank, a lot of people don't know that Tank boxing skills is really better than his power. He just didn't have to use his boxing skills, but Tank can really, really box his ass off. And so when we in a boxing gym, Sean, as you've seen me tell Tank a lot of times, stop always resorting just to your power and use your boxing skills. And that's what Tank did in this training camp.
Thanks so much, guys.
Okay, thanks, Sean.